Yeah, cool. Okay. San, shi, go, rug, chi, ach. Again. Ji, jan, shi, go, rug, chi, ach. Stretch it up and down. San, shi, go, rug, chi, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rug, chi, ach. Back and forward with your arms. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rug, chi, ach. Nin, ni, san, shi, go, rug. Actually, legs slightly wider, leaning over to your left. Ich, ni, right, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach. Circles. Ich, ni, san, shi, change, go, rug, shi, ach, nin, ni, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach. Leg stretch, left leg first. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach. Drop down, toes up. Ich, ni, toes up, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach. Feet together. Down and up. Ich, oh, ni, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach. Nin, ni, san, shi, go, rug, shi, ach. Feet in a line. Hands on the knees. Rotate the knees. Ich, ni, rotate both ways. Chin, chi, go, rug, shi, ach. Shake the legs. Okay, now I'll just move closer to the thing so you can see what I'm doing. Palm of your hand towards your face. Put the other hand on the back. And we're doing a wrist twist. So you twist the wrist, bring it into your body. At about waist level, pull it into waist level. Keep your elbows in and your shoulders down. And one more. And now your right hand, thumb on the back here, pushing your little finger just on the joint, and then bring it into your body and twist it. It's called kote gaishi, wrist twist. Shi, go. Okay, left hand facing this way, turn it upside down. Put your right hand on top here, pull it into your body. And as you do that, you can see you keep your elbows down, shoulders down, and you twist the wrist. You keep the wrist twisted up. Shi, go. Right hand upside down. Put the thumb on the top. Pull in towards you and keep the wrist twisted up. The right wrist. So you can feel this lock on your wrist and on your elbow. Good. Left hand, palm away from you. Now you're going to turn it upside down this way. Put your palm to palm. And push off to the left side. So you get a sort of box shape in your arm here. Push out to the side. Good. Other hand, palm upside down. Put the hand palm to palm. Push off to the right side. So at the end, you can see the box there rather than here. Elbow is up. You get used to it. Gradually, day by day, it gets more used to it. Okay. Palm facing up. I'll go sideways. Grip the fingers with the other hand and pull it out and down. Stretch out and down. Stretch out and down. Get a straight arm at the end. So your arm should be straight. Good. Right arm. Get hold of the fingers. Stretch out and down. So you're pulling your fingers back with your other hand. Don't hurt yourself. 4, 5. Okay. Left hand, palm facing down. Right hand on top. Push your wrist up. Leave your elbows down. So when you do this, don't bring the elbows up, leave the elbows down here. So you get a lock on the wrist. So the elbows stay close to your body. If you sort of push them in towards each other, you can feel the lock on your wrist. Good. Other hand. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So your hand is on the sort of back of your other hand. Pushing your knuckles with the heel of your hand. Good. Now from here, hands above your head, thumbs facing back. Just shake your hands forward and back so you're rattling your fingers nice and vigorously. So you shake your whole body by shaking your fingers. Now wrists. Okay, from here now your neck exercises. So we're leaning over to our left shoulder 3 times. Ich, ni, san. Right shoulder. Ich, ni, san. Looking left. Ich, ni, san. Looking right. Ich, ni, san. Rotate the head slowly. Rotate the other way. One way, back the other way. Now looking up and down 3 times. Ich, right down, right up, knee, sun. Head back slightly from center, looking slightly up. Now close your eyes and gently shake your head. As you're doing this, imagine you're elevating your head off your shoulders. So just shake your head gently. Good, now we're doing floor exercises. I'll just move the lens down a bit so you can see better. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm sitting down, okay? My legs are straight. I'm gonna roll backwards and I'm gonna come forward and I'll touch my toes. Okay, so nice and gently and just natural breathing. Try not to hold your breath. And now roll to your right shoulder and come forward. And roll to your left shoulder and come forward. Now roll to the middle, down your spine and come forward. Okay, 3 more. Right shoulder. See if you can get your feet going right over towards the ground behind you. Knee. And sun straight behind you. Now, bend your knees. Okay, from here, bend your knees, hold your feet, and now push your legs away from you. See if you can still hold on to your toes. Otherwise, hold your shins and stretch forward. Okay, make sure your legs are straight. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, ach, kyu, ju. Okay, legs apart. Okay, so stretch your legs wide. Leaning over to your left side with your right hand going over the top of your head. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Other side, right hand to your right foot, left hand reaching over, high up above and coming down. Ni, san, shi, go. Now your right hand to your left foot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And your left hand to your right foot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Now put your hands inside your knees. Try and push your knees wider if they'll go. And leaning forward. Ich, ni. Try and bend from the waist. San, shi, go, rok, shich, nach, kyu, ju. Okay, bring your legs in. Bang your knees up and down against the ground. Now pull your feet in towards you. So the soles of the feet, put your hands around your toes, hands around your hands. Try and get your knees in, your feet in quite close to you. Now with your back straight as much as possible, knees just shaking up and down. Just shake your knees up and down. Nice and relaxed. Oh, I've got someone trying to come in. Who's that? Oh, from Morocco. Great. Okay, so carry on with that. Shake you up and down. Good. Head on your toes if you can. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, nach, kyu, ju. Good. Legs out. Shake again. Okay, now put your left foot over your right knee, sideways. Hold your big toe. So you've got your left foot over. Hold the big toe with your right hand and rotate your ankle. One way, the other way. Hold the foot now with your left hand. Rotate the toes. So twist your toes around. Now push your toes up and down. Now put your hands above and below your toes and push them side to side. Now bang the ball of the foot and the toes. Now with the edge of your hand, chop the arch of your foot. Now hold your heel with your right hand and shake your foot. Good. Change over. So now left leg straight, right leg bent with the right foot coming over your left knee. Get hold of the big toe with your left hand and rotate your ankle again. Rotate the other way, one way. Rotate the other way, hold your foot, rotate your toes. Now push your toes up and down, give them a good stretch both ways. And put your hands above and below and squidge them against each other, side to side. Now bang the ball of the foot and the toes. Now chop the arch. Now hold the heel and shake the foot. Legs down, rotate your ankles. Going in the same way. Now feet up and down, stretching forward and back. Now wiggle your toes. Now come onto your knees. Okay, what we're doing now, so doing a stretching exercise for your back and for you're strengthening your thighs. So only go back as far as you feel comfortable. We'll do 5 moves. Okay, so première, 1. Go a bit further each time if you can. If you can't, don't worry. It's fine. chi. Keep your hips pushed up as you go back. Go. Okay, now sit onto your heels. Now with your knees nice and wide and apart, slide forward with your hands until you can get your head on the ground if possible. And just relax. Sit into your posture. Okay, now come forward. So now put your hands to your side, push your body up. So you're just arching your back. And from here, look over your shoulders, at your feet, and turn your hips as you do it. Okay, and pushing up, looking up in front of you. Now bring your knees between your hands. And from here, gradually lean back. This is another exercise where if you've got bad knees or a bad back, don't do this, just watch. Or just go maybe as far as that, as far as you can go. From here, roll over onto one side. Get your feet out from underneath you. So you're lying flat on the mat. Legs straight, toes pointing up. Link your fingers. Put your hands under your head, elbows flat. If this is the first time, maybe watch me before you try and do it. So what I'm doing is I'm shaking my body from side to side. My feet and my head are moving in the same direction. So when my head goes to the right, my feet are going to the right. So I'm moving from the center of my body. It's a spine exercise and it strengthens your core because it's quite difficult to do. Well, it's quite easy to do not well. It's not easy to do well. It takes time. So just practice. Keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Okay, and stop. Now relax. Now cross your feet over each other and pull your feet against each other so you're getting tension between the feet. Radi, il faut avoir de tension entre les pieds. Donc, on doit tirer les pieds contre l'autre, un pied contre l'autre. Donc, il y a de tension entre les deux. Et puis changer, so change, other foot on top, and pull. Il faut tirer les pieds contre l'un contre l'autre. Okay, you met? Okay, now sole of your right foot against the side of your left knee. Okay, push. Il faut pousser le pied contre le côté de l'autre genou. Et pousser fort. And change. And push the sole of the left foot against the right knee. Push strongly. Yeah, legs out, slightly apart. Bring your feet towards you till your feet are flat on the ground. Now push your hips up in the air. Have your arms out to the side. Now, if you can, bring your feet closer to your body. So you go up onto the balls of your feet, pushing your hips up. Now you drop your knees to your right side and look to your left side. Now change over. Keep the hips pushed up as you do this. Knees to your left side, look to the right side. And change. Knees to the right, look to the left. Change. Knees to the left, look to the right. And come down. From here, next exercise, bring your heels in about 10 centimeters and push your hips into the air. So you're arching from your heels to your shoulders. Push up strongly with your hips. Keep pushing up and come down. Now push your elbows into the mat, into the floor. And so your shoulders come off the floor and you put your top of the head on the floor and just relax. So your top of your head's on the floor, your shoulders are off and your back is off the ground. Feel like you're opening your chest out. And down, hands under the head, elbows flat on the mat, legs straight, toes pointing up, and wriggle like a fish again. Okay, when we want to get up onto our feet, we're going to put our feet in the air first and rolling backwards. Then we're going to roll forward and up onto the feet. So, Yamet, So feet up in the air. Now roll forward onto your feet and stand up. Don't get dizzy. Stretch one side, stretch your left leg, stretch your right leg. Toes up, feet together, down and up. Just a little stretch, that's it. Good. Now feet in a line, make sure the feet are close to each other. Put your hands on your knees, rotate the knees again. One way and the other way, shake out. Okay, good. Right, first exercise we do is called unsoku. I'm just going to change the screen just slightly. Okay, so in unsoku we do a sequence of eight movements forward and back, 8 movements sideways, and 8 movements to corners, front and back corners. And there is a sequence, we do it every session, about 4 or 5 sets of it. And after about 4 or 5 sessions, you go, yeah, I understand this, I'm getting the routine. So let's give it a go. So basic Aikido posture, just have a little watch first, if you're not sure. Shizentai, natural posture, feet side by side, about shoulder width apart. Okay, when we move forward, and we slide the feet, we don't step them up and down. We slide them, keep low, okay? And we slide off the front foot and catch up with the back foot. And when we move back, we move the back foot first and catch up with the front foot. Okay, and when we finish, if I turn, I'm shoulder width apart. So I'm front foot left, same like right foot, same idea. And so if I turn sideways, shoulder width apart. Okay, right, so we begin with forward set, then we do a sideways set, then a corner set. So I'll just carry on and just follow along. Unsoku yoi, ajime, ich, ni, san, chi, side by side. Now right foot, go, rock, ich, match to the side. Ich, ni, now to the right. San, back to where you were, back to the right, back to where you were, to the left, back to where you were. Front left corner, 1, back to where you were, front right corner, back to where you were, back left corner, back to where you were, back right corner, back to where you were. So that's the whole set, 3 sets of 8. So forward set again, ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Sideways, ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Corners, ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. 3 more sets. What do you mean? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Again, ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Last set. We're going to move a bit further this time. I'll slow the count down, try and move a bit further in each direction. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, match. Once you start making those big moves, it starts warming you up. Get your heart going. Okay, next thing we do is a hand blade motion. Okay, this is called Tegatana Doza. It comes from sword work. This is a wooden sword, so we use these quite a lot in Aikido. Okay, and our sword work replicates our work when we haven't got the sword, when we're just using our hands. So this is called Tegatana Doza. Tegatana is sword arm. Doza is practice. Okay, so Tegatana Doza is the sword arm practice. Okay, so I do it by the left hand. I'll face this way so you can see my movement on my hand. Okay, so I leave my hand above my head, slide forward with the left foot and cut forward. Then I drop back by my right foot, drop my hand down, push it forward. Then we go to feet side by side. Now the right hand, the same thing. So left hand, ich, ni, san, chi, right hand, go, rock, chi, touch. Next one, above your head, and it comes circular. So if I do it facing towards, it comes above my head, comes this way, Then it goes round my head, and goes the other way. I'll do it facing towards you, this one, by the left hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, right hand. Go, ruk, chi, touch, above your head. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, chi, touch. The next one represents a spearing action with a sword. Okay, so if I do it sideways, it goes this way, comes down, and it goes back out with palm up. So by the left hand, ich, ni, san, shi. Keep the sword arm shape in your arm all the time, so that curved shape in your arm, like a Japanese sword shape. Right hand, go, ruk, chi. That's the fourth one. You go right foot, left hand, to confuse you. Turn your palm down, turn around, cut one way, turn your palm up, cut back the other way. Now left foot, right hand, palm down, cut, palm up, cut. Okay, now left side again. Left hand, right foot, turn the palm down and turn the palm up and turn back. Now left foot goes forward with the right hand, palm down, turn, palm up, come back. Okay, last one, if I can confuse you enough. Right foot, same as before, left hand above your head. In your center line, turn around, cut forward, step back with your left foot. Now your left foot goes forward, right hand up, turn around, cut forward and step back. Now drop back off the line with your left hand coming above your head, cut forward, right hand above your head and cut forward. Really don't worry about knowing these to begin with. You will pick them up over, because we do them every session, so you will pick them up. So don't panic if you can't get them. I know people have been doing this for 10 years who can't get them. So yeah, shouldn't say that, but it's true. Okay, so these, everyone finds different things within Aikido difficult, or easy. So some people find the hand blades really easy, other people find them more difficult. But they are the basic underpinning of everything we do. So we practice them every session, and gradually they become fundamental to your movement. And so even if you're not going to do Aikido in your life after all these sessions are over, with a bit of luck, you've got an idea about some movements, okay, and positioning. Okay, so, right. What we're going to do now is we're going to do Hontai no Tsukuri. Okay, Hontai no Tsukuri is entering practice. It's Uchikomi, so you do what? Then you go back and you do it again. Okay, important point, I'll just make sure you can see my feet. Important point is that when you start with the foot that's going to move forward. Okay, so you don't start like a 1-2 movement. Okay, you just have a 1 movement. So we'll start slowly. I'll go sideways on. I'll bring my right hand back slightly, and I'll slide forward with my right foot, and I'm going to come up with my right hand to the chin height. So it's like a sword action, coming up. Ends up at chin height. Okay, so right foot coming forward, you go forward. Okay, when you finish, your feet are here, shoulder width apart. If I turn this way, okay, when I turn, they're shoulder width. My front foot's facing where I'm going, my back foot is 45-degree angle. Okay, so that's the basic posture. So by the right hand, ich, move back, ni, move back, san, chi, bit more distance now, go, push off the back leg, the left leg, roku, chi chi, achi, you, ju. Okay, now you're going to do the left hand. Okay, so just slide forward, just leave your hands by your side and just move the foot forward. Okay, so rather than just one little step, just to take the front foot and move the back foot up to catch up. Okay, so left foot, slide the back foot up. No hands yet. Left foot, slide the back foot up. Nice upright posture. Okay, keep doing this. Okay, now you're going to bring your hand into play. So if someone's about to attack you, you come in and you catch them on the chin. What we normally do is you catch the chin, then we drive through, and that's what throws them over. That's the technique. So we're doing the entry, not the technique. So the entry is this. The technique would be another slide. Okay, so let's just try the entry. Ich, landing on the chin. When you land on the chin, that's the shape of your hand. Okay, so it's the hand is not faced like that. See my elbow? My elbow wants to be in, because my elbow being in connects me to my here and connects me to my center down here. Okay, so always, we call it wakyo shimite in Aikido, which means closing the armpit. It doesn't mean your armpit's like that, but it just means it's down, it's not out. because you get more power like that. Okay, so the striking point is when you come forward, its hand is like that. It's not upright. It's so the elbow's in. Okay, let's do 10 by the left hand. Itch. Gradually increase the distance and the speed. Knee. Don't do yourself an injury. San. Chi. Try and go from nothing to the technique. Roku. So try not to do a preliminary movement. Shichi. Now a bit longer. Hachi. Bring the back foot up quickly. Ju. Ju. Okay, little point about the back foot. When I move up, the quicker I get my back foot up to my front foot, the quicker I can move again. Because as long as my back foot is still traveling forward, I'm stuck on this foot. But once this foot plants, I can push. Okay, so you move your back foot up quickly so you can zoom through and carry on with what you're trying to achieve. Okay. Next thing, where are they? A bit of sword work. Okay. What we're going to do is we're just going to look basically at how to hold the sword and how to cut, simply. Okay, I won't worry too much about how you draw it today, but I want you to worry about holding it. So your left hand, a bit of wood's fine. So I've got a walking stick here, does the trick. Not with the handle this way around though, not so much. Handle that way around. Okay, so left hand at the bottom, at the butt. My right hand above it. Have a gap between them, so there's a gap in the middle. The gap is about a hand's distance, a hand's grip distance. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take it back and you're going to bring it forward. Take it back, bring it forward. Don't do it hard yet, just do the movement. One, a brolly's okay, a walking stick, a clothes prop. Whatever you do, just don't hit your light fittings. Okay, let's do it to the count now. Itch, knee, nice and relaxed. So, chi, go. Okay, now before we go any further, let's just talk briefly about how to stop the sword so it doesn't sort of bounce too much. Okay, when you lift it up, you relax your grip slightly. When you bring it down, you close your elbows together. As you close your elbows together, your hands ring together as well. Can you see with my hands? They're sort of turning like that. So when I come down, my hands turn. And that ringing them together locks the sword. It locks my posture and it locks the sword. The idea being that when you hit with it, you get the power. Okay, and that's how you can go through. Okay, and gradually you can relax more as you cut and focus more as you land. A bit like a karate punch, relax, then boom. Same idea. So karate punch, really relax all the way through to there, then you focus. Same applies here. Slightly different focus because it's a sword, not a punch, but not far off. Okay, so my arms, when I land, just take a katana shape, sword arm shape, but on a sword. The gripping starts with the little finger. Just watch for a sec. The gripping starts with the little finger, then the second finger, then the third finger and the fourth and the fifth, the thumb, that is, don't do very much. Okay, so the grip comes from here, not from these three. These are quite soft. And the same applies with this hand. Firm grip with the little finger, and then you relax. So you hold it. I always say it's like holding a baby. Like you want to hold the baby so you don't drop it, but you don't want to crush it. So you hold it gently, then focus. Gently, focus. Gently, focus. Gently, focus. Okay, right. We're going to do a couple of minutes of uchikomi with the sword now. So we've done uchikomi just entering on its own. Now what we're going to do, without hitting lights, okay, we're going to slide forward and cut. We're going to step forward and cut. And then we're going to slide forward and cut and step back and cut. So slide forward, cut, step forward and cut. Actually, and the third cut, actually, just slide back first. Slide back, then step back. So slide forward, step forward, slide back, step back. Itch, knee, san, chi. Itch, knee, san, chi. If you can hear that sound, that's my balls and my feet sliding on the ground with my heels lifting. So when I do it, I lift my heels as I slide, and I lift my heels as I step forward. I lift my heels as I slide, I lift my heels as I step back. So itch, ni, san, shi, ich, 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 ni, san, shi. Slow it down now. Ich, step forward, ni, slide back, san, step back, shi. Slide forward, ich, step forward, ni, slide back, ich, step back, ni. Slide, step, step back, slide back, step back. Slide forward, step forward, slide back, step back. Okay, yeah, amazing. When you finish with the sword, bring it back to your left side. Down. Okay, next practice. We're going to do some Jo work. Okay, so for you guys who are doing this for the first time today, if you haven't done any of this before, or if you haven't done, we're going to do the 31 Jo, which comes out of traditional Aikido. In traditional Aikido, when you strike, you slide the Jo, and when you do this, you slide it. So it slides through your front hand, then you lock. In Shodokan, we keep the hands in the same place, whereas in traditional, we do the sliding motion. So that's one point. You don't have to worry about that too much today, but there are 31 techniques, 31 moves. So you might find it a little bit, whoa, my brain. So if you get maybe 3 or 4, that's great. And try and carry along with it. I do it quite slow, so you should get a bit of time to pick up a few points. Okay, I'll do it facing the same way as you are. And I'm grabbing hold of it, my hand, upside down on it here. Okay, actually I need to drop this, move the screen a little bit, otherwise you're going to lose me. Hope you can see my feet enough as well. That should be enough. Okay, so if I do it here, I come on top, my little fingers are facing up. I pull it back, so it's now facing straight forward. I'm going to strike to a 45-degree angle over there and push the stick forward. Okay, so any kind of stick's fine. Pull it back, strike. Okay, next thing you do, person you struck attacks your head. So you move to your right corner and you block. So the movement is like that, rolling motion, rolling motion. If I do it facing towards you, striking 45-degree angle to the right corner. As he comes to attack me straight back at me, I move out of the way and I block. Okay, then I go back, I do the same strike. Okay, so start at the beginning. 1, block, moving to the right side, come back to exactly where you were and strike again. Okay, I'll do it facing the same way as you. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next one. When you do, we do the same block again, but this time we bring our hands together. My hands slide up the stick, so they both end up in the same place. And I do the same kind of block. Then I let the stick come around by my left shoulder. I get hold of the end with my left hand, and I strike to the head. Okay, I'll do it at a slight angle. So I'm striking out 45 degrees. I'm blocking with my right foot moving over. I'm going back to where I was before. Now when I block, both my hands come together. The stick comes around and I strike out at the head. Then my left elbow comes up, stick comes around by my right shoulder, and I strike at the head again. Okay, back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, hands together. Spins around, left hand at the end. 5, left elbow comes up. 6. Now someone's coming behind you. You turn, you see them, and you strike 7, straight down. Then you bring your left elbow up, left foot coming forward, and strike straight line. Men, it's called men, strike at the head. Okay, back to the beginning. Get hold of the top, little finger up, pull it back, fire it out to the 45-degree angle, block moving out of the way, fire it back out again. This time when you block, both hands coming together, let it roll around by your left shoulder, get your left hand at the end and strike. Step forward and strike. Turn to your right side. So you turn your way around and strike coming forward. and step forward and strike. Okay. One more time to there. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, roku, turn, chi-chi, achi. Someone comes behind you to attack you, you lash out at them with a stick. Okay, so it spins around by your right hip, goes lower in a ever lowering lower down, ends up at 45-degree angles behind you, your right leg back, your left leg forward. You're here, they go to attack you and you strike up and catch them under the arms. Okay, so we'll now put a bit of flesh on the bones of what you're actually doing with each move. Okay, so the very beginning is someone has attacked you straight on here. So if I'm here, the attack is coming straight into me like that. Okay, so I move out of the way and I do that attack there. But immediately I do that, they avoid that and they block it. And then they attack my head, which is why I move out of the way. Then I think I have another go at them and I strike. This time they block and they attack my head again and I bring my hands together and that's when I think I'm going to attack back. They block that attack. My left arm comes up, I strike them again, they block that. I've pushed them back. They're a bit nervous. Someone comes behind me, I strike. I drive them back with another strike. Then the person behind me, who I pushed back before, suddenly goes, gets his courage back, comes at me. So I swing down at his legs to make him jump back. He jumps back, but his sword or stick is up in the air and he still thinks he's going to attack me. So I bang under his arms to stop him. So I catch him under here. So it stops him attacking me. Then I see the side of his head and I go, I'll have that. And I tap the side of the head. Then I put my left hand where my right hand is, put my right hand where my left hand was, and I slide back. And that's like a sort of a hiatus, a stopping point in the middle of the battle. And it's number 12 in the movement. Okay, so we attack and block in one. Attack, block. Okay, now attack and block again. Attack, and this time when you block, hands together. Then you attack once, and you attack twice. Push that person back. Turn to your right corner, moving all the way around. Strike him, drive him back with another attack. See behind you the person's coming, lash out their legs, make them jump back. They go to attack, you drive under their arms, stop them. Right foot forward, stick coming up under their arm. Then you see the side of their head there and you think, oh, I'll go for that. They block it. And so you both go, okay, slight breather. So that's number 12. I'll do it facing more or less straight away from you. I'll give it a slight angle so you can see the Joe easier. Ich, ni, san, chi. Attack the head. Attack the head again. Turn, attack the person behind you. Step forward, attack the person behind you. The person behind, now the person actually behind you now thinks they're going to attack. So you lash out their legs, then drive up under their arms, and then strike the side of their head. And then you prepare. Okay. One more time. We might stop there today, but we'll do it a couple more times to get there. The people, quite a few of you know the 31 now. So some of you knew it years ago anyway. Some of you have been doing Aikido much longer than me. So. Right, so let's go. Ich, ni. San, chi, hands together. Now 2 in a row. Go, ruk. Now turn. Chich, ach. Okay, see the person behind you. Lash out. Q, ju. Juich, juni. Okay, I'll stop there. Much as I want to continue. So now what we're going to do to finish is we're going to look at foot positioning. At the beginning of the class, we did some basic foot movements, like this, where our feet were square. And when we moved to the corners, our feet were square. When we moved backwards, our feet were square. Okay, this is, I know if you're a judo player, you'll know about moving across. I don't, what's it called? Jigatai, isn't it? You're in Jigatai and you move across and you just keep square to each other. When you move around, you keep square. Okay, so that's very much like our basic ideas. Okay, once you start playing, you start changing your posture. So you're putting your weight onto one leg or onto the other leg. So that's what we do now. So now we're talking about application of basic. Basic is here. Application of basic is turning the feet. So the attacker's coming at you, you face towards them. When you move to the other side, attacker's coming, you face towards them. You don't just face square, clearly, because you've got an attacker. So the basics is here. The application is, see the posture. Okay. So I'll do it the same direction as you. I'm moving to the left, facing to the right. Okay. I'm moving to the right, facing to the left. I'm moving the front corner. Instead of going completely square, my feet shoulder width, I'm going to go front corner because I've got an attacker coming this way. I'm getting out of the way of the attack coming past me. Now I'm going front corner right. Now I'm going back corner left. So here my posture is like in basic, when I go to the corners, I go this way, square. In application, I go here. And then I go back right corner here. Okay, the next thing we do, we're going to rush on with this a little bit, is when we move to the left, we're going to block with our left arm the attack. So we imagine it's a punch or a lunge of some kind. Okay, so slide to your left, look to the right, use your left arm. You're using Tegatana shape in your arm, so it's a sword arm shape. Come back to the middle. Another person attacks. This time you're moving to the right, facing to the left, with your right arm coming up. Okay, so you're sideways on to where you were. Okay. The third one, you move your front left corner, blocking with your left arm. So if someone's attacking me here, I'm moving in, out of the way of the attack. So shield of the attack's coming through. As it comes through, I block it, move out of the way. My arm is that shape. This is Tegatana basic. This is the application of Tegatana. Soft, nice, good posture. Okay, then the right corner, push my right foot forward and block here. So try that again. Get out of the way and block. Go quite low. Don't do it standing up like that. Come down. Okay, bend your back leg a bit. So again, you can push with it. Okay. The last two, back corner left, blocking. So it's the same shape as front corner left, but you move backwards. Okay, and back corner right, same shape as front corner right, but moving back. Okay, so you imagine someone's attacking you, you're getting 6 attacks. You move to the left, right, front left corner, front right corner, back left corner, back right corner. So that's the routine. Okay, it's our uchikomi. So we just keep repeating. So moving to the left, blocking with the left. Moving to the right, blocking with the right. Front left corner, blocking with the left arm. Front right corner, blocking with the right arm. Back left corner, blocking with the left arm. Back right corner, blocking with the right arm. Okay, and again. Hitch. Hit. Sun, front left. Front right. Back left. Back right. Okay, much that. That's as much as we've got time for today. Okay, again, every session we nibble away at various things, and after 2 or 3 days we come back to it again. We might do it the next morning, we might not do it till the next afternoon, but we'll do it sooner or later. So if you do quite a few sessions, in the end you start noticing the piles, the shapes in the jigsaw, you recognize them. So I've said this before, Aikido is like you got a jigsaw puzzle with 5,000 pieces, and nearly all of them are sea or sky, and there's nothing to recognize. And you do these movements, and you think, what's that got to do with? And then gradually you start realizing that they fit together. Shake your fingers and shake your wrists now. So fingers, wrists. Now head up and down, shoulder to shoulder, left to right, head back, shake, shoulders forward, shoulders back. Okay, we haven't done a leg stretch. Let's do a quick leg stretch. Just drop down, other side, toes up, heels together, down and up. Push the knees back, rotate the knees. Out the other way, and shake out. Okay, I'll unmute you before we finish. Cool. Nice to have you guys on board. And the ones who haven't come on Zoom before, I hope you enjoyed it. It's been great having you. I hope we get you here again. So we're here tomorrow morning, Saturday. You get an extra hour in bed. So it's 8 o'clock start tomorrow in the morning. So if you're here at 7 looking for me, you won't find me. But I will be here for 10 to 8. And in the afternoon, it's 5 o'clock, the same as during the week. But the Saturday morning and Sunday morning is 8 a.m. rather than 7 a.m. So you get a bit of beauty sleep. And thank you very much for taking part. It's been nice.
Thank you.
And I hope you've enjoyed it. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Look after your nearest and dearest. And love you. See you soon.
Arigato.
Arigato gozaimashita.
Well
done, folks. You're rocking. Nice one, Ale.
Thank you.
Nice one, Attila. Nice one, Tanya. Nice one, Boone. Nice one, Wayne. Nice, Alfred. Cool. Arigato gozaimasu. See you, Wayne. Cool, mate. Come back for more. You'll love it.